Hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Velo. I post stuff about law school life, law school application process, and exploring different careers in the legal field. And today's video will be on the Harvard Law School Drama Society, which hosts an annual play called HLS Parody. And I was directing it with my classmates Faith Jackson and Kellen. It's very like Lexi on Euphoria when she has her whole play. I feel very much like that because we get to make some fun of some of the professors and like practices at school that we would like to have changed. Each year the show is based around a general theme. This year's theme is Crew Pack to the Future, as you can see by this lovely t-shirt. It's a play on Back to the Future. You don't have to like know anything about Back to the Future to get the show, but you do need to know a little bit about law school because the play is going to be like making fun of law school life. This is the 62nd annual show. That means the first play was from like 1960. And at school are actually like posters from the old shows that are framed in the like dining area. And it is cool to be a part of the parody. If you're interested in joining, I think it's a great way to meet people and do something fun outside of law school. Parody hosts a dinner, which is really a great way to meet your other classmates from different class levels, and there's also a bunch of parties throughout the year, which is fun because they're costume parties, and so I feel like you don't really get a chance to dress up very often, and so we had different themes. There's like a Disney Channel theme, there was a Buffy the Vampire theme where you can see my little vampire costume, and I actually hosted one of the parties where they kind of like shuttle all the supplies, and I actually ended up getting a noise complaint. For the last show, we do your favorite quote from the play, so mine was about the summer contribution. Well, the way it's set up is that everything is divided up, so there's the writer's room, and they write the script and the songs throughout the course of the fall semester and J term. And so I was also on the writer's room, so that was really exciting to be a part of that. So the writer's room, basically they meet once a week. You are assigned a scene, and you get the scene, and then everyone in the room will play one of the characters, and you kind of run through that and see what worked, how did it look when people said it out loud. During January term is when you kind of take all of the scenes that you've been writing and pick what you want and try to make it into a full-fledged play. It was really like the highlight of my week. I love seeing everything that everyone did and getting the chance to have my writing heard. It was very impressive to see all the writers in the room, like their ideas and their creativity and how funny they are. The songwriting was also fun. We did like a little seminar thing on parody writing things so that when they do the music and everything, the words, are like kind of like a perfect substitute. Then, after months of long work and redrafting, we finally get the script, which is printed, and we pick it up from the producers and get ready to go on with the show. Then there is the vocal director, acting directors, the producers, and this year we had a live band, which was really cool. As a director, you have a bunch of different roles. At first, you are casting everyone. So you hold the auditions, people come in the audition, you have them read like a little script, you write notes, and then after that, you have to assign everyone. We had about I think 96 or so castmates. And then after that, we were responsible for making the schedules each week, practicing the scenes, giving notes, feedback. Here we are watching the actors perform on stage, or a makeshift stage in the Ames courtroom, and we're taking our notes, and then after we compile all of them, one of us will send them out to the actors. And organizing all the logistics for the props, so designing things for the stage, the costumes. So yeah, another cool part is everything is student made, including the student band performers. So these are some of the signs that we made. And here's The Well, which is a play on The Well, the mental health services at Harvard. And here are some more of the signs that students created for the set design. We also worked to create all the sounds that we want to play to kind of like amplify things. I had like a lot of ideas for, introducing sounds to set the scene, or, sound effects that could be funny throughout the play. Then we also had to do the lighting, so we ran through all the different options and like kind of setting the scene for each thing. Here we are designing all the lights, so the lights have to be in perfect order throughout the scene, so we have to literally like stage every single moment of the play and the different lights that we want to have on, and so then we kind of like cue them all up for the sound designers to be able to play. So here's some of the dramatic dark effect, for adding emphasis on what's happening on stage. And then there's like all these different colored lights that you can choose from. And then we also, had like some little party light things to set the scene for one of the dance scenes. There's also backdrops, so it looks like they're actually at the school. Here's an example of some of the backdrops that we were making. 3, 2, 1, bam, there it is. These were also all student designed, and then we had this company print them. So again, very impressive to see all the graphic design and, having kind of depth and everything in them. And then we have to, work to put them up on the little holder thing. And here's a set from the inside of Wasserstein Hall. It wasn't quite the Euphoria budget of Lexi's production, but I think it really turned out well and cohesive. Today is our dress rehearsal. So today we're gonna try to kind of smooth out everything that may not have been completely solid. And here is the dressing room, which is actually a classroom that we repurposed. Okay, so we're doing the official dress rehearsal of the play. Tomorrow is gonna be show night, so we have one more night to get everything right and practice like it's the real thing. And we have our lovely director, Faith Jackson. The show is being hosted in the Ames courtroom, which is right here. And we are about to start and give our directions for the show. Directing team of the stars.
Yo.
Vocal director. Let's do this. Okay, we're about to go give our announcements. Actually, we're starting over. Rewind. Okay, now we're actually doing it. We're about to do the announcements.
And welcome to the 62nd Annual Harvard Law School Parody.
Big thank you to this year's sponsor, Sidley Austin.
There's no smoking allowed, no juuling, and no vaping.
Both exits will be open, but the cast will be using the right exit, so we recommend to use the exit on the left, which also has an elevator for your convenience.
We hope you enjoy the show.
Okay, now we're about to go in for the dance portion of this thing. Okay, we're heading into Act 1, which I have a line in. So now I just have to wait for my cue call. Our lovely cast. And now, showtime. Alright, the halls are filled with students. Everyone is excited for the show. We just are about to finish Act 1 and then head into the first song. I'm gonna go back upstairs and go into the director's booth to see how everything is going. Yeah, I can't believe it's almost done. I'm actually really excited for this to be over because I am really tired. The rehearsals are every day. And it's funny, this is actually where admissions is for the Harvard Law School admissions. And Ames is normally like the courtroom, so they do the moot court competition there. This year, Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan was there. You can see the little Austin Hall thing. So yeah, let's go back upstairs. And here I am going upstairs with my Uber Eats order to, fuel myself for the many hours that we are going to continue to be here. But it's all very exciting, especially hearing everything from backstage. Here I am, the epitome of health, with my French fries and chicken fingers with a side of dessert. Before we get ready to close out the show, we do like a little dance and song number in between It's gonna be interesting because, we've been practicing, there hasn't been an audience. And so I'm a little nervous for that. I have one line. Yeah, so I hope I don't freeze on stage or anything like that. But it should be a great time. And here we are, the first showing of the show. We have our little posters and the different playbills ready for all of our guests to pick up before they go to their seats. Here is the official Parody playbill. And here is yours truly. So another funny part of the writer's room tradition is that we write each other's bios. And so this was the one that someone wrote for me. And yeah, so then the front cover thing has like the different scenes, the songs, the sponsors, and the donors, and all of the other things with like the creative team and everything. Everyone is anxiously waiting to start the show, and getting costumes ready, speeches ready, everything ready to go. And then before we start the show, we do a little thing called the buzz, which is another writer's room activity. It's basically just a mini script. Sometimes it's based on a plot that we didn't use for the actual play, and it's an opportunity to kind of like poke fun of cast members and different things, and like just do a warm up, so that way when you go for the actual show, you're not as nervous because you kind of just made a fool of yourself in front of everyone with these little mini skits. And then we also do like a little voice warm-up thing, so that was fun. They just lead a little kind of like chant, sort of like a summer camp sort of thing, and here's a little clip of it. Read the law, read the law. After the warm-up, everyone's getting ready to take their places, tensions are high, and we're all excited.
Take it away! Kellen!
Everyone's, anxiously awaiting, and no, the front row is not empty for all you haters out there. It was just, we didn't sell those because it was too close to the stage. And here we are, ready to go up to start the introductory dance and, introductions for the play. Everyone is excited. We got a lot resting on the line in the school production of this play. Just kidding, but it's in front of our classmates. And here's our little show thing to keep track of all the different scenes. And then we actually get to bring in some professors for portions of the show. And so that's us getting ready to bring Professor Griner out on stage.
Standing on the line, and while you're being mugged, you're served a subpoena. You're going to testify in a Michigan State court. Please tell me how to handle this the way Justice Ginsburg would in Shady Grove.
Here's another shot of the little clipboard thing for another night of the show. We're almost done. And here is a crowd for the another one of our shows waiting for us to start. And yeah, this is me backstage and before we go out to close. There's some flowers that my co-director Faith Jackson got me. I was really excited to get these. And then after the show is when we have to strike everything and put it all back and disassemble the entire stage. And so we also had to roll up all the posters and we put them down in the basement where the little storage closet is. We got a recording of it, so I'm excited for that. Plot twist, we didn't actually get a recording because the ITS department, I guess the audio didn't work, so... And then the last chapter of the Writer's Room adventure is the Paper Plate Awards, which we basically make awards for everyone. And while writing, we were celebrating head writer AJ Chen's marriage, so we got her a little veil and a sash. So it was fun to kind of have this little reunion together as a lot of us are graduating. And so the Paper Plate Awards are basically just little funny things that we make for everyone. There's a little ceremony where we present them, and they are literally just plates. And so we either pick a funny line from the play or something that they did. And so my award was the Arby's Award for Biggest Beef with Student Financial Services, because I feel we are always beefing about the financial aid policies and the summer contribution policy. And so I thought that was a little cute award that they presented to me. Hey, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you go to Harvard Law School, I definitely recommend getting involved in HLS Parody. If you have any questions about law school or the application process, feel free to reach out. And I hope you all have a great rest of the week. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I can't wait to see everything everyone does. And I hope you all have a great summer.